And a fine good morning to you, YouTube. Hell is coming at you at about, I don't know, what's I say, about 1:45 in the morning. Can't sleep, wanted to wait till tomorrow to make this video, but I figured what the heck, I'm up, I can't really sleep. So I figured I'll interrupt my 10 minutes of watching Mythbusters tonight to go ahead and bring in this video real fast. For Christmas, I picked up a Virtued OLED board for my Etek. You can see this guy right here. I haven't seen any videos on YouTube on how to install an OLED into your gun. I've seen a couple that don't have the screen, but none that have the screen. It does come with a special pair of grips. The screen comes out the side of the gun, so you need a special pair of grips for it. But we're gonna go ahead and install this for you. So far, all I've done is I've removed my grips off the gun, revealing the inside. I've taken my macro line off, as you can see right there. There's no more macro. And we're going to get cracking. So let's break on into this and we'll see what we have going on in here. I already separated most of this stuff. This is the instruction manual. And this is the board itself. I've already tested it to make sure that it works, and it does. Also comes with a separate pair of grip screws. Virtue sticker. You know, I'm always a fan of the stickers that these things come with. Throw them right on the toolbox. And these are the grips. Comes with a pair of grips. Not too shabby. Screen's over here. You can see right through that. So let's get cracking on this. This shouldn't take too long. I've never installed one on an Etek, so you know, we kind of learned together on this. All right. So first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop the battery out. That's got to go. Battery has to come out. Okay. Now what we're basically gonna do is, let's see if I can put this camera down. Is we are gonna slide the board straight on out. We don't really even have to push too hard on the other side of the board. It should just slide right on out. Just like that. You'll see it's coming straight on up and able to be removed. Now these, don't lose these. These tiny little grips here go on the end of your board. So I'm going to throw them where I put my screws. See that one? And then we got this one here. Don't lose those. So now what we have is our board ready to be removed from our gun. Now, in each one of these clips, each set of these wires are connected through a connector. Alright? So you want to pull these connectors out by the connector and not by the wire. If you pull it out by the wire, you have a chance of pulling it right out of the connector, and then you have a really bad day because you can't get your wires back in your gun, and then your eyes don't work, your trigger doesn't work, your solenoid doesn't work, and you're just going to have a bad day. Let's not do that. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. Put the camera down one more time. And see if we can't just pop these out. Alright, let's try like this. These wires are kind of bunched up in here. It's wiggling, but it's not out yet. There's one. Two. And three. Alright. So we no longer have a board connected to our gun. Right now this gun is completely useless. You can see the board is out smooth, complete, and intact. Now we are going to set this aside. And in place of it, grab hold of our LED Virtue board. Now this is going to get loaded in down the side like this. Basically installed just like that. Power button's going to be on the outside, connected to right there. And we're going to have a brand new board with outstanding features, breakout drills, everything built right into the gun, new rate of fire. So that's all going to load right on in. So let's go ahead and try and put this guy in. What we're going to do first is grab the little rubber bumpers that we showed you before. And we're going to stick them right on the end of the board. We don't, like I said, we don't want to lose these. These keep the board steady and keep it stable and doesn't let it bounce around inside your gun. That would be bad. Alright, now what you want to do before you go crazy is you want to kind of line these up. Make sure everything fits the way it's supposed to. You can see that the wires are going to line up directly with the inputs. Alright, so just make sure that you have the right board for your gun. And we're going to load this straight on in. I'm not even going to put those on. I'm just going to lock these in real fast. One, two, and three. Come on. Third one doesn't want to go in. There we go. Humans always win. Okay, so now what we have is we have a board ready to drop right into the gun. And what we're going to do is we're going to feed it straight down that way. But first, like I said, we're going to put those little rubber, kind of like grommets on, but no, not really. Little rubber guides back on. And just slide it right into the gun. If the camera falls, I'm sorry, this isn't the most stable surface. But that is now in the gun. And that took 0 time at all. And right now, I have a brand new virtued out Etek 2. What I'll do is I'll throw the battery on. Not going to worry about throwing the grips on, there's no big deal with that. It's just 6 screws all around the gun. And you have grips on the gun. I have the new wire. I'm going to tuck that around. Blah, blah, blah. Get it out of the way of the trigger, that's for sure. I'm just going to tuck that battery away and in. Okay. And there's where the screen loads, right there. We can go ahead and turn the gun on. You can see the Virtue does power up, and actually it's telling me my battery is kind of low. I'm going to go ahead and turn the eyes off. Eyes are off. I'm in semi mode. You can hear the gun clicking away. I'm not going to go ahead and set the ramping right now or anything like that. I just wanted to go ahead and make sure the board worked entirely inside the gun. But just like that, we have a brand new board stuck inside of our Etek, and it is ready to hit the field. Shut that bad boy down just like you would any time. One time turns the gun on, next time turns the eyes off, and third time powers the gun down. But other than that, you have a brand new board stuck inside your Etek, and it's ready to go light some people's faces up. So I hope this was a little informative. Like I said, I've yet to see anybody throw an OLED board into the Etek. Not that it makes any difference. The board's set up exactly the same. But hopefully this was informative. Hopefully I can help you guys out with something. If you have any questions, like I always say, please feel free. Rate, comment, subscribe. If you need anything, I'm always here to answer your questions. I was just given permission by YouTube to make videos as long as I want, so I'm going to be making videos as long as I want. So come on back and help me out. Talk to you in a little bit. Hell is out.